Alrighty, hello. Welcome back. This is an exciting time to be alive. Week 1 of HCA, potentially one of the last big tournaments we have in Hell Let Loose, because as you guys know, Hell Let Loose Vietnam is around the corner. So definitely a lot happening, a lot moving. But we have a really good week 1 matchup here for you today. So interestingly enough, we have two teams that are both two teams. So we have Phoenix and HT on the ally side, which I will be on the side casting, and then on the opposite side is OKT and PZJR. So we got a lot of different teams colliding here trying to play this game. So 1 second, we're looking for our guy. I don't know. There he is. That was hella lucky. Hella lucky. Wow. Absolutely insane that we found him right away. So he's gonna wait for us to spawn and then kick us, as you do. Very nice. Don't know where my thing is, but he'll kick us. Not worried about it. But yeah, this is exciting. It's week 1, you know. It's fun. It's been a while since we've had like a actual competitive season. It's been a couple months. A lot of teams have been scrimming a lot, so I'm super excited to be casting these games on top of playing, which is a lot to do. But regardless, it's still a lot of fun, and I'm super excited. So now let's turn our attention to the game. SME, a map everyone knows. Personally, it is not one of my favorites because just historically, like it depends on like the day for me, like truly. So we'll kind of just see how they play it. It's super exciting here. Sorry, just making sure everything looks like it's working. It looks like it is. I think we're good to go. Looks like we are good to go. Make sure, yeah, perfect. So how do you win this, right? So we're on the side of the allies, of course, but the side of the, so we're playing over church. Church is like a super big point to play over, right? So what I expect to happen is I expect them to, and this is 49s, so this is like a full force, right? I expect them to probably send, I would say, send something hospice. Usually hospice is what you fight over if, you know, if you're playing over church, because north is really important. They're probably going to, I mean, you have to send someone church for front door. And then you have to send people south as well. Like these backyards are super important for any team to hold. So I reckon allies should be able to cap this first. They do have a little bit of an advantage because they will, I believe, reach church first. But it's super easy to be satcheled and splashed and everything in between. And the Germans, I think, have more of a fun backyards to deal with. They have only so many ways you can get in, while the allies have a lot of entrances that you can kind of crevice through. So expect a really good close quarters battle in this one. Shooting is going to be important, you know, and then also wrapping on the whammos. Like it's super important that these whammos get taken care of, or these super wide flanks, because people might come play checkpoint, and you got to make sure that you're not letting them get all the space for free. But 15 seconds here, I am like the most ignorant person when it comes to like rocket snipes and stuff. I know that sounds really bad when you like I'm you know, it is. I don't play AT. I only play SL. So I'm not sure about them, but it looks like they are gearing up for rockets here. Got one red pill down here. Lux snipe coming out. Doesn't look like they hit anything. But we'll just kind of we'll follow this. We'll take a look at the map real quick here, and then we're gonna follow these rockets to see if I'd like to see if they hit anything. You know, if I was one of these guys, I would want to see my tank or my rocket snipe. So I think it's gonna be a little bit closer though. They're probably gonna try to go down road if I had to guess. Not sure. There's another snipe. I don't think. Nothing yet. Either side. Everything's still up. So here we go. Dude, why is my... Sorry. This is like really old. Oh, I turned it all the way down. Yeah, that'll do it. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, so they're just going to take these rockets though. I don't know what happened here. No snipes though. No snipes. Rockets are coming in though. So they're just gonna take this truck up actually, I reckon, and just try to get rockets on it. Flares going up. they can see a really big. I mean, that's really, really, really tight for PZJR and OKT. I don't know what to call them. Maybe OKZR. I don't know. It's just a mouthful. Both teams. But looks like Phoenix HT is pushing in trying to push in 2 AT players there. Tanks are splashing. As we said, it looks like they're going to cap this pretty comfortably. And they sent people hospice. They didn't go pizza quite, but they sent a lot of people hospice. They're sending some people to checkpoint. They're already getting their garrison network built. I mean, beautiful job right now by Phoenix, but this is how this point's supposed to be played. I'm assuming the Axis knew this was a possibility for them, and it looks like it's going to go exactly that way, so... Ooh. Horse taken down there. So we're just kind of checking this line that they're making here, right? Like, flares are super important, and they need to basically just keep them out. But SME is so hard because look at this. OKT guys are already pushing through a little bit north church, and this can be potentially dangerous because when you cap, a lot of people like to put, you know, that the medium already dead. That's not good at all for the side of Phoenix. That is indeed the medium. Repair station was trying to be built, but now it's just a carcass in the way. I'm assuming that was the P4. I mean, it had to be the P4 that took it out. So, you know, Phoenix just not doing a good job of winning that tank battle, but that's okay. They're gonna have a heavy up soon, so sometimes it's like lose first, win last, right? So maybe that will come back to favor them. That was part of the plan to be aggro, but these two Stewies on point are just gonna hold this down for the time being. Artie's not bad, but again, a lot of their guys are playing outside of the circle because Church just fucking sucks to hold. So they're trying their best to just proxy this, and they did, and that cap will go the way of Phoenix. Phoenix HT here. Okay. Lux playing down the road. This is a very common play for a Lux to do, is just kind of sit on top of this, especially when the point is SME. You can see down that whole road and just splash, splash, splash. So you can already see what PZJR is trying to do around that edge. Ooh. P4. No, not the P4. I think it was just a truck. Yeah, just a truck. I was like, no way. So you can see OKT. I don't know, OKT Gooner or OK to Gooner. I don't know how to really process your name, but ooh, one of the Stewies goes down. This P4, man, it's just feasting on this. I don't know what. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. Should be I mean, there's 3 of them there. 3 tanks total, and they're getting, you know, shot one by one. I don't know where, I'm not 110% sure where, if they just did a 2 tank open. No, there's 2. I hear them. Another one right there. So as you can see, like, they're pushing front door. They're sending a lot of guys. And luckily for them, they have, I mean, it's good and bad. Ooh, cap going the way of OKTPZJR here. And it's not even like they don't have anyone in circle. That's the thing. It's literally... And there goes the Stewie. Oh, man. They're letting this tank just, like, live for free right now, man. That is 3 tank kills for this one... Oh, it was the recon. The recon came up behind. So you can see this, like, this north side is crumbling, and they just have all of this to proxy. So it's hard to attack those wings when you just are getting out proxied. And dirtbag Foxhole Norman gets taken out by the recon. I owe that recon some money for taking out. I had a hit out on Foxhole, so it's good that that landed. You love to see it. Recon's coming back. This thing should not survive, though. OKT Gooner should just be able to take this out. And he does. Easy peasy. Cap is going back the way. They're having to flex some guys here back into the square. They're getting back into circle. No big deal. Looks like that Lux went down. I'm not sure to what exactly. I don't see any AT. I don't know if I'm just missing stuff. The VOD was there, but I just couldn't see it. But looks like Phoenix is gonna hold on here, though. No big deal. Ooh, is that the other Lux? No, that's just gotta be the truck. Yeah. Truck going down. So yeah, as I was saying though, SME is just, it's super hard because you have so many crevices and you kind of just have to do your best to hold on to everything. But the thing is that you're never going to be able to. You're just never gonna be able to, ever. There's too many things for them to come through, and you just can't station somebody. And you're also assuming that they're gonna win. You're winning gunfights start to back, right? It's not extremely realistic. So you kind of just have to be really good at reacting to be a good, SME team. But so far though, they're doing a really good job. I mean, that's what I was saying about these points is like it's good and bad too, right? So point just flickered. It is flickering right now, and it's nope, still holding on. If they lose SME, like they should have the defensive pressure like right here, no problem. But they also can get rolled really quickly if they kind of just have like get swept. And this goes both ways, right? Like Western approaches the next point, so they can just continue to push out this front door instead of having to do like a fucking left or right push across one corner of the map to the other. So it definitely creates like a linear thing for infantry to follow instead of having to like direct the game the whole game. You know what I mean? It gets tough when you when one person, two people, three people are trying to call this 50 people and coordinate a push from corner to corner is not easy. But as you see, Sunshine and Chili though, trying to put some work in on this wing, taking out some people. Definitely a good place you want to play, man. If they can get kind of like over here, they can easily get into Western, and it's a great time for them. Front door is probably going to flicker. Sounds like, is that a bombing run? Let's say bombing run coming out for the side of OKT. Gonna try to clear those backyards. I don't know if they had any information on that, but they are gonna get a couple. But I hope they, I assume they went for a spawn, but there was not a garrison there. They elected to put the garrison a little south instead, and I would have to agree. Yeah, so these backyard pushes, man. Because then you just give so much. So like they're sending 4 people here. You have to commit so many people to this flank instead of just being able to hold point because they're gonna get in. So it's just reaction is the most important thing. 110% the most important thing. But again, doing a great job right now. What we're gonna do actually is we're gonna flip to the other side of the other side and get a look at how PZJR is going, right? Because supplies are dropping. Sounded like, yeah. All right, let's get a look on their angle here. Because it goes both ways. Like, oh, Cap going the way of actually a PZJR. And sorry, I'm just saying the team that I see the name of first. So OKT, PZJR, the same team. PHXHT, same team. I'm just gonna forget. So I'm gonna keep on reminding you, but it is what it is. As you can see though, like Phoenix HT is trying to cross this road just as much as PZJR OKT is trying to cross this road as well. Great rocket by Danny or Luigi. Not sure who got that, but really good use of the rockets, and especially in SME, you can just splash these and you're probably going to get a couple kills over the course of the game and stunt their growth. So you can see they're trying to, and they're doing a really good job right now of taking the south of SME. That's super important, and they can start boxing out, especially because that's PZJR's front door, right? So super duper important that they take care of that now. But again, OKT is going to apply the pressure. Now they know, they're like, oh, they're trying to go this way, so it's just gonna be a constant dogfight all game. We'll kind of see. You got a little bit going here, a little bit down here, but so far it's playing exactly how you would reckon it would play, right? So far. And you can see, like, they're trying to encroach this front door, and to be honest, no one's really here. So they could start running, but, MGs and Crossfire just kind of makes that almost impossible. But Sunshine trying to take out Groen. I'm sorry if I butcher any of these names. Sunshine goes down, though. Looks like the boom bitch. Nice job of crossfiring that. You can see it's just kind of a grind back and forth, but PZJR OKT is knocking on the front door here, but that crossfire is just too good, man. They got somebody in the tower, which is ridiculous, but it happens. It's like some, ooh, airhead, early airhead, I assume on the side of OKT, and it is very, I'm not sure how to feel about this one. I assume they're going to bombing run. There's no way. I don't think they... so the idea is that they can just drop this, no big deal. As long as they have protection over it, but you are gambling. But so the play here, is it going behind? No, it's going like right on the side. Interesting. I don't know what the play here is. I mean, Vienna has to see it, right? Oh, it went in the church. Interesting. I didn't even know you could do that. That shows my ignorance. That's really cool, actually. Really good job though by Phoenix for recognizing where it was gonna land and being right where it was. So good job on that. Nope, I have no issue, you know, probing the airhead. I mean, it's not really a big risk if you lose it, but if it works, it works, you know. So no problem whatsoever on that. Yeah, it's just a lot of back and forth right now. Another good rocket by the side of PHXHT. You'll love to see it. Just a super duper back forth battle. Sorry, I'm kind of just letting this happen right now. I don't want to. I'm trying not to fill the space if I don't need to, but I mean, again, it looks like PZJR might have a good approach here. Might have a good approach. I mean, this is, again, there's two ways to win this point. The two ways are going to be pushing in front door or getting a really good whammo behind, you know, a little tug from behind kind of play here. Seems like they're committing a lot to this front door. We'll go quickly look at, ooh, seems like it's probably a truck, right? Yeah, just a truck. Just a truck. So you can see, like, I mean, I'm surprised, honestly, Phoenix HT is committing for people out here. But I think they're also, like, they're wanting to be aggressive as well. Point just flickered there for a little bit. So when I see this spread, right, if Phoenix started losing this cap right now, I wouldn't really be stressing out too much for the simple fact that this is part of their play of not playing the church and they can flex back to it super easily, right? So they have this garrison that is north where they can just run right into cap, no big deal. And they have two, I mean, what's a medium? They have a medium and then they have a heavy. And I think they have two heavies. So they have 3 tanks up right now, 2 heavies, 1 medium, maybe a 4th little like something. No. So good bounce back though from a shaky open. They have 2 heavies up and about to have a third, or the fuel for a third. Not sure what the side. Looks like a Tiger is being brought up for the Axis, and then a Lux is going hospice yet again. Supplies coming down for the Germans. I'm assuming they have one more tank. I don't know if it's a 1v3 basically, because the Lux can't really do a whole lot to any of these tanks. And there's the P4. So they basically just have the starter spread. You know. But as I was saying though, the cap it's not too severe if they start losing this. Now, when I would start panicking is if OKT purges or gets rid of that garrison that they're using to launch and they have a lot of bodies there. That's when the panic settles in. Oh, what? This is what I'm talking about. This is literally what I talked about. He's looking for it. This is exactly what the fuck I was saying. He looked like he just appeared, by the way. I don't know if I just didn't see him, but he just appeared. Now, I'm really hoping, I'm hoping he doesn't go for this tank, but he is going to go for this tank when I believe he should, oh, what the fuck? So, in my opinion, this is a bad play. It's not a bad play, but he should be going for the garrison, in my opinion. But I mean, dude, damn. Oh, no, they just splashed. Where's the satchel? Satchel's... Oh, he found it, but I don't think they have enough time. I think they're cooked. Ooh, they got it off. Good work, gentlemen. Good work. So let me explain though. If he would have found the garrison and it was a relatively safe trip for him to get there, that would have been so much more of an impact in my opinion. They have the OP, so it's not like it was a bad play. Like, take out the armor. I agree. Especially like where the armor's playing. My point was, like, if you would have taken out that garrison, ooh. Like an OP, honestly good, I mean the spotter sees them, gets out. Little interesting to get out of your tank. But now both these tanks, so this tank's gonna, what they're gonna do is they're just gonna back up. You just need to get on top. Just gotta, man, this guy's 0 for 2 on satchels right now. Ooh, getting shot at though. Very big. Who's shooting at him? Who just let those rounds off? Wait, was it really? No, it couldn't have been. I have no idea. This heavy's dead though. No, this heavy, you don't have any time, dude. Yeah, that's a great play. I don't know who had those Chris Kyle shots. Great job. You just save that satchel push or that satchel play. So tankers are, I mean, they're really comfortable getting out. Medium's moving up, heavy's moving up. Garrison though is still the most important. I assume the garrison's called out because they are. There goes the medium. So Tiger is cleaning house. I'm gonna assume it's 2 tigers. Yep, 2 tigers stacked down that road. There goes. I don't know what just blew up. Ooh, Viper Reno. Going for a 3rd satchel. Oh, just died. Unfortunate. Not sure what blew up here. Oh, rep station. Makes sense. I'm surprised though. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I'm surprised they haven't sent anybody back here to deal with this, you know? Looks like this guy might be cooked though. Might be, no, he's fine. Sorry, this is just a really, I mean, this is about, this is what I was talking about. He like snaked, I don't know if you saw that. Like, they could have been going for spawns, but they've been armor chasing, which is good, but also, like, you could have, you know... Ooh, good rocket by Bow Baba. He's gonna go for a second one, not knowing the guy's right there. Ooh, he rigged! No! He should be able to kill this guy, though. He's playing allies. Alright, so Cap is flickering. This is where shit gets scary, because now PZJR is having to worry about their backlines like crazy. And when you do that, you force a situation where now, like, when front door seeps through, they're not as ready because they're dealing with these guys in the back. So, really good job by Diamond to get this good. Just give me, yeah, that's not good. It's possible. So we're kind of just, I mean, they're just pushing through front door, but now they don't have, like, the defense to deal with this, right? Supplies coming down, recon going up. They know the situation now, being OKT. So now, like, again, if this garrison would have went down, you could have timed that push. Could have been great. But Cruston. Ooh, commander sees him. It's like a Stewie coming up. So the armor situation went foul quick because now they're down. And they have one. They should have one heavy. Yes, they have 2 heavies and they have a light, which is fine. But now you're losing hospice, right? They didn't find your OP. Garrison goes down though. So OP I think is wash. Yep. 280 gets that OP. So now hospice is completely taken out. There's no garrison here, so there's no way for them to get back into pizza, right? So hospice is gone. Front door is, it's fine, but they're now, like, this is when the claws are coming in for PZJR and OKT, right? Like, now is when you need to win. You have to win the gunfights, or now is when you need to get a flex play on defense. you know, some kind of like send one person if you can manage it, right, to go around, get that OP, get that garrison behind, and really give it to him. But it seems like they got rid of that flank play by Diamond. I'm wondering if they have, I'm assuming, have a garrison somewhere off the edge that they are just coming through. So we'll keep an eye out for Diamond, see if we see him somewhere in the back line. But for now, it seems like PHXHT can go back to the way it was and just keep on being dogs and keep on grinding here. So nothing to worry about necessarily, I would say, for the time being. But we're gonna keep it pushing. We're going to keep it pushing. Bombing run coming out from the side of OKT. They are trying to take SME as fast as they can. Zero's just a casualty of war. Are they gonna get the garrison though? Garrison goes down. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's huge. I think Shocks is gonna stay alive there. It's important that CD would have stayed alive there too. Garrison goes down, but one of those things where you know the garrison's there, keep already on top of it when you're pushing. Bombing run when you have infantry to follow up, but honestly, they don't have anything to follow up with. So now, if they can just have no problem replacing this, you know, because they're not dealing with an ongoing threat of you pushing, but they are starting to cap. So let me shut up and let them play the game. Hour and 4 minutes to go, and if you were just now joining us, we're going live at about a couple minutes here. There will be a 30-minute delay. That's going to be in supplies on point. Cap still going the way. If you're just joining us, this is PHXHT versus OKTPZJR in week 1 of HCA. 49s on SME, on SME. SME on SME. So Cap's still going the way. That garrison is a huge take for them because they just don't have that same pressure being able to go. But I'm a little, honestly, like they just have a lot of people outside of the Cap, right? Bombing run, first bombing run for Phoenix here coming out. We'll see what happens. Supplies coming out. Airhead coming back in the church. Nova is there, going to try to hold this. The only thing Phoenix got with that bombing run is going to be a friendly, and maybe the Tiger. Tiger's gonna stay alive, but the crewman, I don't know if he got in. So this is where it gets dangerous, right? Because Shocks is on the top floor. Not easy for him to come down. Nova, oh my god, do they have an OP here? There's no way, right? Yeah, they do. What? So this is where it's about to get tricky. They know the airhead's coming in, but the airhead is inside the church. They're holding the angles. They're holding the corners. They have 4 people. 2 more are on the way. Airhead is going to be clean in the church. Oh my god, if he gets this, you should just climb on top. No, wait. Turn around. He got it, but he needs to tell him to stop moving. Man, they botched that shit. If you ask me, they botched that. All they had to do was just stay alive. Don't be greedy and go for the heavy. Get the fucking, get the spawn off on the airhead. That would have been massive. Massive. But instead, they just get wiped for free. And now, Phoenix is somehow flickering on Western. It's going back and forth. They made it through the front door because of this, that, or the other. But they still have the OP up. The OP didn't get wiped. I don't know how. I don't know if he just balled out or whatever else. But now they have this OP still in church, which is huge. Shocks is still in the tower, though. Tank is still there. Now, like, yeah, I'm going for the tank. But now they're just getting farmed by Shocks, who's in that. Oh, I fucking hate this thing. This little, like, cubby hole right here. I just absolutely hate it. Just, oh, oops. Didn't mean to show you're under there, Bella. So now Shocks is like, okay, maybe I cleared them. He's going to hop down. I'm still holding this angle. Just hold where you know he's going to come from. You're in circle. Shocks should die here. But he doesn't. I don't know what is going on. Nova has to win this gunfight. Nova is also just not... I don't know what is going on. They just have to kill this guy. You just have to win this gunfight. You just have to win this gunfight. You have to win this gunfight. Oh my god, dude. Shocks is going to wipe the OP, the best chance they've had. Oh man, that is tough to see. Tough break for OKTPZJR there. We are going live here. Hopefully stream seems to be good. We'll take it. Welcome, welcome. We're back. Did he get the satchel on? I'm gonna say he didn't. He did kill a crewman, but he was running away though. I mean, they're gonna get out and check. I don't see it. Me personally, I don't see a satchel. I don't think they see a satchel either. I mean, yeah, no satchel unless it's on top and he just got us all. I don't see anything though, so we'll see if it explodes. Okay, so let's get back to the game. Sorry that took so much of my time, but hour left to go. Still plenty of game left for both teams to make an advantage. Problem is though, so they are knocking on heaven's door right now. That would be PHXHT is knocking on Western Approach, which is pretty scary. So you really don't want to lose that. Like if you lose Western, it's real hard to get back in, even if Volville's your next point. I think Volville makes it even worse to get back in, so Western has to be held. You cannot lose that. You have to keep up your approach. You had such a good opportunity, but now if you look, they have... Ooh, hold on. Diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Here we go, budda. This dude, I don't know. I gotta recruit this guy in my team. This guy is just getting around so easily. You love to see it. Anyway though, like if you look now compared to like 15 minutes ago, all blue in this sector. This is not what you want at all, because now you're losing your only push. Now you have open fields. Now you have hedges. Now you're getting pushed by a Stewie, which should go down, but a good splash by the Stewie. But it's all blue. They don't have any control of anything. They own Hospice, but then they lost Hospice. Diamond's gonna get taken out. Their defense is really crumbling, or like tracking these guys pretty well to a T. I think the OP would have had to have gone down, but I don't know what that Wizard Diamond is up to. So we're gonna go to this backside here and just follow this approach. I mean, at this point, like, the full reset is tough for PZJR. Recon plane coming out on the side of PHXHT. You hate to see it. Strafe and run coming out. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, so again, this is why like SME is so, it's so hard to deal with, because like what's the word? You just have a lot. You have a lot going on, and you really have to be the most coordinated you can be to make these things happen, right? So fun time though. Fun time so far. So front door, you can see just kind of just cooking. PCJR doing a really good job actually. Try to go for checkpoint. I don't blame them. They should. That whole area, they need to get back in. Diamond, dude, what is this guy cheating? Is this guy blipping? He's got to be blipping. Make sure. Yeah, stream looks good. What is... I think it's just on my end. Sorry, I'm trying to just make sure that the stream here is okay. Alrighty. Yep, here we go. PCJR, really good push here. Like an airhead would be killer. Get something behind. Diamond just not being able to stay alive because they're looking for him now. But I like this. It is a little scary though. They're gambling a little bit with this front door. Like a little bit. Look how many like bodies there are. like, you know what I mean? Like, the difference of bodies here is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And now, here we go, though. Coming back. Galima. Sorry, I'm seeing your message now, because obviously the stream just went live. I don't know if I've seen Galima. I'll be on the lookout. I don't know what side he's on, but... Back to it, though. Diamond in the north. That's how he's been getting in. So front door is still just trekking along here. They are making... Honestly, they're making pretty good ground. I'm not panicked yet. I'm not too panicked if I'm PZJR. Like, this is what you do. You give up your front door a little bit. They still have, like, they just have to hold this proxy, but that's all they have. But they're coming back in the south, and they are getting behind, which is really important. So, is this an overlook from PZJR just completely giving up the front door to SME? Now they're gonna walk in, all these OPs going warm. These guys need to start, you know, tearing down. Divide and conquer here. Because the same thing is slightly going on in the north as well, so... Man, oh man. There's like a bombing run coming out. I'm assuming it's a bombing run on this... I'm sorry, it's a recon plane. Wait, no, it is a bombing run. See, don't doubt yourself. Be confident all the time. Yeah, not my favorite. I don't know if they had any information, but nobody was there. They got one guy. But, I mean, so far, they're still holding on. I think the heavies are putting in a lot of work for them. I'm more focused on the south approach, though, because these guys are coming in hard. Hard currently. Here we go. This is when the gunfights, and they have a flare guy down there, which is absolutely huge. Great job. And the dude is racking up kills. Burning spawns. They gotta find this garrison. So they're close. They're real close. They have one OP and one garrison, and this south, for lack of better words, is theirs. So we'll see if Phoenix is activating the cheat menu. just joking. He did like the jump, you know, like, oh god. Wow, there goes the OP. Wait, no. What did he destroy? They're gonna find this though. This thing's locked out. Not good. OP right there. Ooh, Gladiator. He has the Car 98. That's unlucky from that range. I don't blame him too much, but damn. He knows he's locking it out. He needs to watch behind them because CD is about to kill him. Wait, CD? Oh, good shot by CD. Saving the garrison. But still, I mean, they have one garrison. They need to spawn, like, immediately on this thing to hold. The south is not looking pretty if they burn this garrison. But it looks like they're gonna be able to get one wave on this. They know where it is, right? Oh god, don't tell me I have a grenade clip on my... I'm about to have a grenade clip. Oh my god. Did he hit it? He threw a nade. I was really excited there for a second. Nice shot. It's taken out. I was really excited he was just gonna get all of them. This shit happens. They are wrapping though. Mr. Nobody. Supplies coming down. So for the time being, they seem to be safe, but again, it seems like OKTPZJR is cooking. This is what I am talking about. And hell let loose. The way to be good at this game. 51 minutes left. They're finally being attacked on Western. They are gambling with this front door. Gambling. But you have to. They have 2 tanks here. But they're doing more with less personnel, which is allowing them to play Hospice 20 deep, to play South 10 deep. It's huge. But now you got this guy right here. Don't know how he's even in this game. P-Strike. Is it a P-Strike? Wasn't a tank. Oh. P4 died at something. I assume it was the heavy. I don't think it was P-Strike because I would have seen it. So here we go. Airhead coming down. For PK. Or Phoenix HT. That's an airhead. You heard it. They heard it. But now they're getting farmed. Oh, God. Dude, it sucks, too, because they've been playing so well. But it looks like they're about to lose this. We're gonna hold it here for a second. Because, like, this is a super important. And there goes the airhead. You hear the bombing run loading up as well. It's a pretty pivotal moment here. They need to make sure Foxhole does go down. But it is a decently... It is a decently important fucking airhead to get rid of. Let's see it. Dude, they sent the house on this thing. They are not playing for a 3-2. Let me tell you that. What was that? Tank? Where'd that airhead land? I think it landed in this backyard. Let's see if they get a wave off. Airhead right here. For all the marbles. I don't even know how many people they're going to send. Now, if I'm Viperino, I'm putting a satchel down, then I'm jumping over. They're going to lock it out, though. Is it enough, though? Did they get the 3 seconds off? Seems like the airhead is going to be killed. Great job. That had to have been close, though. They sent the actual, like, they ran the table on that. Absolutely crazy. Crazy. Sorry. So, not mad at that at all, though. Not mad. Nice job. That, wait. Nah, that can't be their airhead, can it? Oh, yes it can. And it gets rocketed. Yeah, I don't know about that. Is that diamond? Is that diamond? I just knew it. So airhead's still being gambled with. It seems like they regained control of hospice for the time being. Not sure. But, South, I mean, looks like... So this is... Phoenix is doing a great job. Phoenix is doing a really good job of filling in where they're lacking. So great job right now. Absolutely great job. Had a good spawn though. I guess they didn't clear out these OPs here. OKTPZJR. I mean, I literally just said they're doing a really good job. But so this is, they got to start like capping now. And they do. And they do. Oh man, that's huge. That is huge. And that is one of the worst feelings, as people are aware. That is one of the worst feelings when you are about to cap. You know you're about to cap. You're attacking. And all of a sudden... You know, you just start losing point, and you're like, what? There's Galima. Galima go on medic? That is not something you see every day. I love it. That is medic, right? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's medic 110%. Absolute Chad out here. Yes, sir. Really good response, though. They might have overcorrected. I mean, they're still... I don't know how the hell OKT is holding... Oh, 2 tanks? Yeah, I'll do it. These tanks, like, I don't know how this tiger got here. I really don't know. Oh, tiger goes down. I don't know how that tiger got there. Crazy. They're gonna hold on to that, though. I'm not worried about it. Here comes Diamond, though, dude. This guy has been an absolute menace in these backlines. Like, hats off so far. Some of these pushes have been from the OPs of Diamond, maybe only Diamond so far. That looked like a mine kill. Mines are important, especially on this map. You know, you hear a mine go off. Diamond needs to be on the lookout here, though. Great kill by Diamond, and just get 2 SLs coming on the point. Ooh, did he get it? Wait. He did. I see it. Oh, no. Wait. They not gonna... Nah. Do they have time? I think they do. I don't know how... Oh, God. Okay, they got it off. That would have been huge. And they're still out of position, though. They are still out of position. The fool is just waiting for them. Oh, and then he's going to get a satchel on. They don't have a spotter. I won't get ran over though. Is he in this tank? No. Should be able to get that on. Yep, there goes. There he goes. Do they hear it though? I don't think they do. Shell. Oh no. Oh no. He didn't check it. He didn't check it. Facing STG. Cap going the way of PZJR. This is gonna be fucking huge. Wait a second. Wait a second. As soon as this tank dies, there it goes. It gets satcheled. Cap is going back the way of PZJR now. They have one OP on point, and that is Mr. Diamond. As far as I'm concerned, they don't really. I mean, they don't have a garrison close. They're gonna have to load this south, but guess what? They're there. Are they gonna win that? No, they don't. That would have been point if they could have won that. Now, here's the thing. They know where it was. I would have just satcheled right here, dude. It was an assault and an engineer. Just satchel that shit, and you would have been a-okay. And this guy needs to climb this. You know the garrison's there, man. Just go lock it out. This will be cap. If that dude just went to the point, or went to that garrison and locked it out, please. Now you just waited too long. OP goes down at least. No spawn, really? Oh yeah, I sit there and just lock it out, dude. Wow, this is about to go the way of PZJR. I don't know how this couldn't. They just got completely blitzed, but there goes the reinforce. It is just not enough. No reinforce yet, actually. I lied. That goes down. Please just get this garrison, dude. This is like so aggravating. I mean, they don't know no, they do know it's there though. They have to know it's there. He heard it. He was locked out next to it. They win this point if this thing just dies. There goes the reinforce though, so they're gonna hold for the time being. They lost control of church, but here we go. Finally, this garrison is gonna go down. So they have no spawns around the point, like within reason. But they don't have the south, and that is terrifying. What was that I heard? Supplies going down. So pretty big right now. Pretty big. It's like a bombing run's gonna come out. For the side, I assume of... Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gonna get one. I don't know. I hate church bombing runs because I don't think you can kill inside of it. So not my favorite. But, you know, it happens. So they're gonna hold on. I don't know how they held on to that. And they're still like super spread out, and they're still attacking front door, which is the correct call. 110%. 110%. Golema going down. No. No, my goat. My goat. 42 minutes. If you were just now joining us, welcome. This is PHXHT versus OKTPZJR in week 1 of HCA. We're having a good time. We're super excited. You know, it's a great Sunday for this. So, super duper happy to be here streaming this game. So, 42 minutes left. This has been a great game, back and forth so far. Super excited to continue to see who wins this game. You know, so it's looking like it's gonna be a 3-2, but you never know. Like there's some trickery going on. So OKTPZJR is slowly but surely pushing out the south of. Not even slowly. They are overloading this thing, and they need to. They need to own this because they can just walk on a chapel, which is super important for them. And honestly, it's actually. I mean, they just play here, man. It's in the circle. I think they would be capping if they didn't have 3-4 people in the circle right now, but they're not about to, and they have this heavy. So you know who they need to call, right? Mr. Diamond. Mr. Diamond. Garrison Vienna Steel needed to win that gunfight, did not. Tank is moving up. That sounded like an supplies. Oh, this tank's coming behind them. My apologies. Garrison's still alive. The tank is. What was that shell from? Oh, this guy right here. Garrison locked out. He's gonna. I mean, he's locking it out. I know he hears it. If I'm him, ooh, I'm just hanging tight. Mr. Nobody. Not a person in sight. Looks like the spotter has seen him though. And if you've noticed, Phoenix loves to get out of their tanks. They've done it every time. Every time they've got out of their tanks. So you just gotta do your homework. When you figure out your enemy's tendencies, you can use them against them every time. That was a really good play by Mr. Nobody. It would have worked if it wasn't for that meddling spotter. So, looks like they're going to recontrol the south, though. Not bad. Pizza / hospice. Not even pizza, just straight hospice is still kind of a grind back and forth. Looks like this front door, this is confusing. So, this always gets me because OKTPZJR owns this, but they don't own this. So, somebody could just turn around and kill the other one. They haven't yet. So, I don't know. Alright, I need Mr. Diamond back though. Where's he at? Where is he at? He's been the saving grace for their pushes. No cap. If it's like not on front door, it's gonna be him. Like that is the win condition right now. Absolute win condition. Absolute win condition. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, front door's just a grind. 40 minutes. Still, like I said, a lot of time left in this game, but so this is, every team has like a different philosophy on this. We're actually gonna and curl a little bit to the north. I don't want to sit here and stay still. We'll curl. AC 130, we'll curl a little bit. So every team has a different policy on this, but it's like at a certain point you tell yourself like, hey, when are we gonna stop pushing? You know, when are we done pushing? When is it time for us to hang tight and to not push anymore? I said the same thing 3 different ways. My bad. That's gonna be just supplies. So that's gonna be an airhead. Airhead out. That's gonna be on the side of. I can't say I understand that one too much. I cannot say I understand that one. I thought it was gonna be on the side of Phoenix, but it is not. So are they just? I don't know. And that's gonna be supplies from the Gemins. So they're going for something in the back line. I don't know why they're dropping supplies there though. Anyway, when do we stop pushing? When do we take our 3-2 win? Dude, what? How am I missing this? I literally just left and no one was here. And he's back in the fucking church. It's Mr. Diamond though. It's gotta be, right? Where's his OP? Where is the OP, mister? I don't see him. Anyway, when do we take our 3-2? Right? Like, in my opinion, like, applying pressure is one of the best things in this game to make them not attack you. And as you can see, they are starting to get capped. So now they're like, what is going on? We're losing our point from where supplies are gonna make it, I mean, relatively safely on in this backyard. So I'm assuming maybe their approach here, so they airheaded to get maybe more people on the front door. I don't know. I'm a little confused maybe, because it might like just put OPs. Maybe they didn't have SLs. Not sure. Dude, these tanks have just been getting out every time. I mean, good though. Like, it's working. I'm not saying like stop doing that. It's usually risky as hell. Like, I'm surprised like OKT and PZJR haven't like abused it yet. Just run up to a tank, stand next to it, and then wait for them to get out. Anyway, cap going the way of PZJR. Garrison spawn gonna come out. 2 SLs, a flare, and 2 rockets. Perfect, like, survival kit squad right there, to be honest. They've just been, like, they have been getting in so well in the south right here. Getting in so well. and just steamrolling this. So smart on Phoenix though to move that garrison a little back so they have a little bit more time to respond. 7800 X3D. They say 165 hertz. This dude's gaming. You gotta get the 9800 X3D, my guy. You were outdated. Just kidding. It's still a great CPU. Just talk shit. So they're gonna spawn on this, but Triggered has to stay alive to get that OP up. The Fool, man. So they've been doing a really good job of getting these satchels down. And I mean, the spotter sees this, dude. OP's down. This is what confuses me, is that they've been doing so well, and then the second I bring it up, they're gonna die to it. I don't know if they hear it. The Fool needs to be careful though. He's about to run in. He's looking the wrong way. Oof, almost turned on him. I mean, this tank's dead though. Oh, so is Son. Oh, and he's gonna get out of radius. And never mind, he's dead. So that's huge, absolutely huge. The last heavy is looking like both the heavies are going the opposite way of the point. So if they have a good push in them, dude, it is possible that they're gonna take this. Diamond on the whammo. Where's this tank playing? This is an interesting spot to play a 76. I'll be honest. A really interesting spot. We'll see how that plays out for him. I know I haven't been looking at like too much of the German side of their armor. I honestly really haven't even seen it. I think they've just been playing on Western. So there's the one Tiger there. I don't know how many they have up. I don't know about the tank battles. So I apologize for that. But we'll kind of play on this angle. We'll do a little something different, you know? Do a little something different. I want also, it's good for you know, reviewing your film, kind of seeing what the enemy was giving you, or how they're pushing your lanes on their side. So we'll kind of rock with this. But so defenses, they've cleared this front door for the most part. Really good job on that. Another heavy coming out, so they're back to 3 heavies, no big deal, and they're still pushing this front door. Really committing the checkpoint here. Really committing the checkpoint. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Good kills. That's a huge building to take, man. Usually there's spawns there, so I'm surprised. They just haven't been able to like get something in between just because of how much they're playing. Supplies coming down. Yeah. So far though for PHXHT, it seems relatively manageable right now. There he is, dude. My king. My absolute king. You know what? I haven't done this. Let's do it. Let us get a little bit of come here. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. This is what you are looking at is the mind of a genius right here. He only knows how to get behind you, only knows how to put his squad where they need to be, knows nothing else about anything else, but puts his guys in the right position. Look at him go. You are watching greatness unfold in front of us. And now with the OP up, in all seriousness, with the OP up, you can't make this shit up, dude. You can't make this shit up. Oh, Diamond. Your caster curse is real. That's ridiculous. But okay, Sun is in Galima on the medic. Sun is, I don't know if that's how you pronounce your name. Sone? Sun? Whatever. Satchel goes off. I don't know if it killed anything. I didn't see any like armor explosion or anything like that, but recon plane coming up. OP still up though. Ooh, they're gonna know it goes warm. Turn around. Phoenix, no! Or Diamond, sorry. OP's gonna go down, but too late. Coconut is already on the brow. Ooh, he redeployed. Interesting. So they just touch tips on the recon. Oops. Alrighty. We gotta drink of water. Marvelous. That's a bomber run coming in, it sounds like. Yeah, not really a lot there, to be honest. Not really a whole lot there. I understood it, but this is good. Okay, so 30 minutes left. So now you might wonder, what is gonna happen with, like, what do they do? There's 30 minutes left in this game. How is OKTPZJR, I feel like a pro at this point. How is OKTPZJR, how are they going to win at this point? Good question. Glad you asked. Okay, so first thing is they've done a really, really good job of, like, I think they just continue doing what they've been doing. They've been flickering the point. But really good job also of clearing this front door. Like, you remember 6 or 7 guys, 8 guys were here? No more. It's huge. It's really, really, really huge that they did that. Like, it's absolutely great. What if I would satchel church. 110%. I'm satcheling church. Any chance I get. But, so it's been working so far. So, like, what do you... So they got rid of that. Ooh, Golema. They got rid of the front door. Huge. There's the satchel. Great job. I'm doing that 10 out of 10 times. Piss them off. Right? South. I mean, what's been working, right? Like, they just need to be... They need this pushes to land. And the pieces have been there, like, so many different times. The pieces have almost been there. They got rid of this garrison. They were on the point. But now this garrison's right here. They just need to get rid of this garrison. And preferably... I mean, really just this garrison. And that's what's crazy to me is that, like, Phoenix is opting for, like, you could put a garrison here. I know they've been struggling to hold this. But even with the garrison here, like, they could still throw one, like, I imagine, like, somewhere up here. You know, like, have 2 different sides. But they're losing that, too. And here we go. I mean, German supplies dropping. Oh, wow. I mean, I think you can hop on top of that, right? Yeah, no big deal. No big deal. I was gonna say, that's actually kind of crazy. You can put stuff on top of buildings. It's really good when that works. The front doors were wiped, though, in terms of, like, church pressure. They own hospice and the road leading to it. They don't quite own the south, but this might be enough. All of their guys are gonna be right in this cap square. And they just need a little push in the south. Just a little push. And they can comfortably hold this, but as it stands right now, it's not quite the case. But there's still time to shake and groove and grind here. So the world is not over yet. So we'll see if we're cooking. I mean, they're in church, but they've been in church so many times. So, like, just sit here. You just gotta hold. Ooh, Foxhole Norman. Thank you, Mr. Artie. I owe him $5 too. Just got absolutely obliterated. Obliterated. That just made my Sunday. just, Anyway. So, really good job right now. They're getting splashed by... I don't even know, actually, where they're getting splashed from. Like a recon? They sent a recon around before. I don't think they wouldn't do it again. Cap going the way of Phoenix, or OKTPZJR. These guys are running the wrong way right now. I don't know if they're... Ooh, Doggo just laying down the hate. STG doesn't even matter. Takes out 2. Keep the already going. I don't know why they defaulted to going down when they're losing the point. This tank is in cap, and it's just not enough to stop the cap. Artie is hitting this garrison. This is what we just talked about. This is the poetic right here. They have to win these gunfights. They have to win these gunfights. They have to take out this garrison. This Artie needs to get a little bit more dialed in. Get some hits. Here we go, though. Airhead back in the church. Huge spawn wave, but the Artie is dialed in, and it's not going to matter. They are not going to be able to get in this. Viperino, you are a sacrifice, unfortunately, we have to make. That garrison is a mute point, but they are coming in on the north. Reinforce. Not down yet. They're gonna run the table here. Bombing run coming in, but unfortunately, it's just not. No, it's gonna just miss all of them. Ooh, P-strike. Where's that P-strike landing? Oh my god. Did he just get the garrison with that? Garrison down. Where's the Artie? Boom! Huge Artie hit. Absolutely massive, but they wiped the front door. No! They wiped the PHXHT. OKT. Sorry, that was a little dramatic. That was a little dramatic. But, like, man, what a bombing run. And what a cap. That was a great minute. They have completely wiped Phoenix back to their point. Back to the front door. Right? This is huge. This is absolutely huge. To get them back to where they need to be. And now they have the south. Like, this looks not great, but they own this U shape around them, man. And Diamond is balling. Dude, this guy is insane. OP, long hair, don't care, right? So, what a crazy couple minutes, though. This is still very, very, very much the way. Supplies coming down. They got to rebuild. This is still very much the way, though, of PZJR, OKT. Like, genuinely, this is by no means are they down and out here. This P4 is applying pressure to something. I don't know what this guy is shooting. What is going on? I don't know, maybe I'm high. Cap going back the way, dude. I'm telling you, man. Oh, garrison went down. That is ginormous, dude. Oh my god. Calling it now, fellas. I'm calling it now. This point is going the way of OKTPZJR. The setup is just too fucking raw right now. Ooh, they're not checking the tank. Rocket going out. Don't splash your guy. Ooh, it's a tiger, though? Nah, don't tell me the tiger. You could have just waited, gang. You could have just waited, and this cap would have been so much easier. But they're still taking it. 76. Oh, man. They're going to find that. So every single tank is out of the damn cap, though. Where is it? I don't see it. I mean, oh, it's right here. I think they're gonna. Oh! Sorry, that scared the shit out of me. I didn't know where it was. Oh my god. If you were just now joining, 22 minutes left in this game. 22 minutes left between OKTPZJR and PHXHT. Oh my god. They're too big to fail right now. PHXHT just, I think, needs to just bounce back, reset here. Bounce back, reset. You still have 22 minutes. Don't play stupid. Don't get greedy, right? There are, like, that's what we were talking about earlier if in the broadcast, is that once you lose that certain point, now your front door is cemetery. Is that going to bite them in the ass, or is that going to actually end up paying dividends for them? That is the question, ain't it? That is the question. The cap will end up going the way of OKTPZJR. What a wonderful hour battle between SME going back and forth, but ultimately they are going to end up with this. And now, like, I think these guys, there's a lot of people behind. But so the saving grace though for OKT or for Phoenix, ooh, another heavy goes down. That's two heavies. They have one Stewie up north. That's it. And they have one heavy coming out of top HQ. So the saving grace, though, I would say for, well, two things. One, they're coming behind them. This could be a pretty good push. So we'll see how this plays out. But two, the saving grace right now is that cemetery is like the edge of, well, not precisely, but they have all of this. But you get my point, though. It's super far up. So they can afford to play this point, and like, you're not going to be getting, they don't have to give up a lot, and they're not going to get any proxy capped. If PZJR, OKT wants to win this point, they're going to have to take the point, not just like stack bodies as much as they can in there, right? So it gives PHXHT a little bit of a breathe room. You got, I mean, 20 minutes, but really you have 18 minutes to get this done, right? Good satchel. Cap starting to go back the way they did end up coming behind, and this is what I'm talking about. So now how is OKTPZJR going to respond to this? Now knowing, hey, they're behind us and they were capping for the slightest of seconds, the satchel went off on the church. That's why it's hard to hold that damn fucking church, because it's a satchel machine. So, but yeah, you have 20 minutes, more like 18 minutes, right? Because 2 minutes to cap. You have a lot of time. I think you have a lot of time. Your point is right here. It's not the end of the world. Plenty of time to make something happen here. Absolutely. Ooh. Is that a nade? Ugh. That was gross. Like, in the best way possible if that was a nade. So we're just going to keep it tight here because, I mean, dude, this is pretty good setup. Like, OKT is pushing out, but also pushing in. They're trying to come up behind them. Wow, what a great game so far. Absolutely great game. And I'm pretty sure, too, this is the first time I've casted for either one of these teams. So, absolute thrill right now to be casting. Absolute thrill. So happy to be here. So happy to be here. And we're grinding. Absolutely grinding right now. I think it's just more, yeah, it's just my setup, it looks like. Sorry, I'm like watching my stream. I don't know, my second monitor just like freezes on me all the time. But we look good. I would assume somebody in the chat would say something if something was messed up, so we're gonna go with that. Alrighty. Tanks are finally coming out. I mean, I think this is a pretty favorable setup right now for Phoenix. They don't really have anybody coming up behind them. They have a really good line, and they're forming, again, kind of like an L shape to OKT's U shape they kind of did on them. They don't own the south, which is a little scary. An airhead. Oh god, what is that? No, just supplies. But really deep supplies. Airhead coming. I don't think OKT and PZJR are going to try to hold this. I'm going to be honest. I think they want to go for the 4-1 and even then some. But so one thing they just didn't do is like they just didn't take care of like this back pressure, which is surprising though because they could just send. They have this whole south to themselves. They really should just send. Like if they just killed these two OPs, it's over. And it looks like they're finally opting to do so. No satchel on church yet. But they just need to get this OP right here. They just take that out. This push is done. Oof. Mudborn. Great shot down the road. Mr. Nobody takes out Horse. He's gonna hop the fence. Oh god. Ramses does not know. Sorry, this is like a. I mean, this is their cap right here, and they put a garrison down too, which is. Oh, Mudborn is gooning on the roof, bro. What an absolute rat. Absolute rat. Not gonna matter, though. Did he find the garrison? I think he did. Oh, Charlie OP goes down. Garrison goes down. So it is just Easy's OP. So you significantly cut... Oh, this guy... his controller died. Cap going back the way of Phoenix because they just could not deal with it in time. Recon coming up, man, and you just wonder if those tanks would have just stayed alive. Those two, not one, but two heavies. If they would have just stayed alive, life would have been dandy sweet. Because they would have this pressure, and Cap wouldn't be as scary. But it seems like they're responding pretty well. They have good spawns around. I'm not freaking out too much if I'm them. You know, so no big deal right now. Business as usual. Business as usual. Absolute crazy. Okay. Point's still flickering though. I mean, I'm just so confused because like, so they just like keep on exchanging pressure. And this OP, dude, what a saving grace. And they have a Stewie down there too. Recon's finally gonna go down though. That's pretty huge. And then pressure on their 4th point for a split second. They were getting capped, but now they're taking mid. So there is the scenario where OKTPZJR is going to respond to this pressure, I assume, right? They're going to respond to this, hold the cap, and then does the cap go the way of OKTPZJR, or is Phoenix going to be able actually to hold on to this? They have a really good foothold in the south. I think they retake this. I don't know how or when or what happened. So it was very sudden. But they're going to take this. I just don't see a scenario they don't take this. And then they're so you can see already they're playing for the next point. I think maybe a little too eager, just a little bit. Obviously I don't have. Oh man, really? I don't know. That might be a little much. Tell me you see it though. Uh-oh. Okay, that's like, you know, the warning bells are going off. They have to get capped, dude. No, there's no way that works, bro. There's no fucking way that's gonna work. Oh man. Oh man. There's just no way. They have nobody on Western. They're going to get, I guarantee there's going to be 1 or 2 spawns. Oh my god, they sent 5 fucking people. Oh no. Oh no. How did that work, dude? Dude, CD, I apologize, bro. You are the GOAT. You are the master of everything that's holy. There goes a mine. I don't know where their garrisons are, but that airhead is free. They don't have a single soul back here. They're going to start capping immediately. Immediately they should be capping. And they are, bro. And now if I'm PZJR, I'm panicking ever so slightly. But to be fair, I don't know where their spawn is. So, I mean, there's a chance they respond to this well. They get to redeploy off. But there is an airhead on their fucking front door. And they have 13 minutes left to cap this. And now these guys are doing a really good job of looking for the spawn, because if they take out this garrison, that I don't know where it is, they are going to, that's going to be a supplies down. I guess they took it out. If that's the situation, and there is no spawn on Western, man, what a awful way to go out. And now they're on Volville. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I have no words for why that worked the way that it did. Granted, it's not over yet, but it's looking slim, to say the least. Slim. It's looking a little slim. Dude, they have nothing. I mean, I think you guys are redeploying, I think, right? I mean, maybe keep the guys there, do exactly what to them what they did to you. But yeah, no, if I'm starting to head back now. Like that's what they need to do, is just come up from behind, not keep on fighting deep, but just come up behind exactly how they just did it to you. Just do it to them. I mean, in my humble opinion. Damn, oh, the truck. Okay. What an absolute... Ooh, that's the P4. Goes down. Brutal. What a great play. What a great play by CD. And the team. Not just CD. I mean, everyone. That was a really good team effort to make that happen. Man. Man, that's what I'm saying. It's just one... All it takes is one play. All it takes is one play to make this shit happen. And that's exactly what it boiled down to, was that one play. You love to see it, you hate to see it. It's been a great game by both teams, and it just takes one of those kind of missteps, not seeing the airhead, not caring about the airhead. I don't know the story. Regardless, though, that's all it takes, and you know, there you go. So a quick look at the map here. So, okay. I hope this isn't one of those situations. So now they have 6 minutes, by the way. 6 minutes. So they have to essentially do the same thing that they just got done to them. They are going to have to take the point. Ooh, Tiger's coming back, and they're just getting rocketed. Dude, that thing needs to stay alive. You just gotta stay up for the attack, big fella. Ooh, he's injured. And he's dead. Whew. Cap going the way, though. Already needs to be slamming this. Absolutely slamming it. So like I said, they're playing scrappy. Like, PHXHT has been playing super scrappy, and it's been working because they've been really resilient with it. So kudos to them. They just have one garrison here. Like, look, they got the second one up, but they have one garrison within like 400 meters, 500 meters. You know, it's very winnable, but they just have to start capping like now. They got to start flipping it now. And on top of that, they got to have people ready to take SME. That is their one condition right now, is they got to make it count onto SME, like truly. But it's not easy. Like I think I said it earlier, where you have to... Oh man. You have to... I mean, they're trying to cap. But if you lose this... Sorry, I was just stuttering so bad. If you lose Western, it's really hard to take, but they're going to try to proxy this. But again, it's just kind of tough. They're going to go for it. I mean, good smokes. Good smokes, good effort to get back into this. Don't give up. 4 minutes left. If you were just now joining, hell of a game, hell of a time to join in. But we got 8 minutes, really 4 minutes, but 8 minutes left in this absolute scrap of a battle between PHXHT and OKTPZJR. God, what a mouthful. What a mouthful. Strafing run. That's what, dude, those things are liars. The information's just so late, because he only got one with that. Here we go, though. OKT winning gunfights on point. Absolutely slaying right now. Gonna go for it. Gonna get crazy. They have 4 minutes. 4 minutes to win this point back. Oh, sorry, no. They have 4 minutes to start capping both points. So they got to take this like right now, man. 7 minutes to go. It's time to grind. It is time to grind. Absolute slugfest right now, man. Hmm. Two minutes to go. This is rough. I mean, I don't want to speak too preemptively, but it does feel like this game is over. They have 2 minutes to cap this. So they have 2 minutes to start capping. And the longer that it waits, the longer or the shorter window of a time. There's the airhead, I think. Nope, just applies. Dude, my ears are terrible. The longer the cap is delayed, the less window they have to start capping the next point. We always say, you know, it's 2 minutes to cap. That is assuming. So if they had 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, so about a minute left. If they start capping and they take it, they have to be like, they have a 30-second window to start capping the next point. But if they get the like exact 4 minutes, they have to be on the other point, which is not easy to do, to flip a cap that way. You have, like, the stars have to align, which we just saw that the stars align. There's the airhead, right? Thank you. And this is just like, it's not going to be in time. It's just not going to be in time. You have a minute left to start capping. This airhead is not even touched the ground, and that's not that is not like accounting for a 40-second spawn wave too, and it has to live. Like, they have to start like literally capping right now, and that's the thing is, like, I understand what they're doing, but like you just airheaded. Now you have no way to get to SME. But it's not, again, it's not like a misplay by any means. That is like the best hand they've been dealt in this scenario, right? The best hand. That airhead just gonna go down. And that is what we call a GG. Wow, what a match. What a game, dude. Oh my god. Wow. GG's. Absolute insanity here in SME. Great game by both teams. If you would have told me this game would have ended 4-1 for either of the sides, I would have been very surprised. This had 3-2 written all over it, but, you know, in a moment of weakness on the side of PZJR OKT, PHXHT swings in, finds the gap, destroys the gap, and now they have taken the point. So a great win by PHXHT, and a heartbreaking yet encouraging and promising loss by OKTPZJR. Really good play on both teams. I mean, PHXHT could not keep them out of the south. Diamond was getting around every chance he got to get those spawns. That attack, the attack was pretty good most of the time, and they ended up capping, but they just need to go back and look at why they couldn't hold the cap as much as they did, right? Why they couldn't hold on to it for a little bit longer. The airhead doesn't, if they could have held that, obviously they probably win 3-2, and they were even starting to cap cemetery, but then they started losing defense, and then the airhead happened, and then it was just kind of game over from there. So, overall though, fantastic games. Fantastic games. So I am not mad whatsoever. This was a great game to cast from my side, to be honest. Like, super happy I was able to be a part of this one. Very inspiring. With 2 minutes left to go, we'll take a look at the armor crews here. So only 1,800 for this armor crew. 2,500 and 1,500. So yeah, armor was pretty tame for both sides, I would say, today. It wasn't like the armor was bad by any means, but it was more so it was tame, you know. There wasn't a lot of crazy armor plays. There was a lot of satchels on both sides. So, and we'll look at the armor crews for the side of OKTPZJR. But just a minute left. I mean, you know, like, it's one of those things where it's it happens, you know, as a team. Like you wish you could get those back, and they're gonna watch that. And I don't know what the call was, right? Like, I'm not in their command chat. Maybe they were confident they could hold. I mean, having an airhead be anywhere is just never like a good policy to have. But still, you know, maybe that was the call and they're gonna stick by it. I have no idea. But ultimately, that's gonna be something that they watch and they're like, man, that sucked. Like, absolutely sucked. It sucks to see. It sucks to like to be a part of. It takes the win out of your sails. But I have a good feeling they're gonna be back and they're gonna be grinding for next week, right? Really good effort by both teams. Super excited to see how this shakes out for the rest of HCA. I just want to say thank you so much for making this week 1 so special. Both of these teams, absolute pleasure to watch this game. I hate boring games, and you guys were far from it. So I appreciate it. And for anyone who's watching, I know you didn't come to watch me, but I still appreciate you coming by and supporting your team and watching these streams. So GG's, both of these teams. Thank you so much. Let's just quickly look at the armor on the other side. Support score too, 2,000 difference for commanders. It just didn't matter, man. Dang. Quickly look though, 2,500 for this armor crew. His armor crew like flexed out, so I can't really see. Same situation here. And then I don't know their armor crews, but yeah, no, GG's for both teams here. And again, thank you guys so much for showing up. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next week.